The Anglican Church is now calling on state actors in charge of the electoral process to bar any person facing cases in court from vying for political seats in the August 9th general elections. ACK Archbishop Jackson Ole Sapit addressed members of the press during the close of the four-day ACK Bishops and Senior Clergy Conference in Nairobi, where they raised concerns over cases of incitement during political campaigns and asked IEBC to deliver a credible poll. The clergymen also sounded alarm on issues concerning insecurity in pastoralist areas, the high cost of fuel and living, and national values.
As Kenyans prepare for a general election to elect new leaders, including a new head of state come August 9th, the Anglican Church of Kenya says Kenyans should not elect new leaders whose reputation has been tainted by corruption and other criminal acts.
The Anglican Church of Kenya working.
Political drumbeats are getting louder with the election day drawing closer.
As Kenyans prepare for a general election to elect new leaders, including a new head of state come August 9th, the Anglican Church of Kenya says Kenyans should not elect new leaders whose reputation has been tainted by corruption and other criminal acts.
The Anglican Church of Kenya, working with other religious groups, non-state actors, and development practitioners, will continue to constructively engage both the duty bearers and the right holders.
ACK Archbishop Jackson Ole Sapit has called on the electoral state actors and other government agencies to ensure that persons with questionable character are not approved to vie or represent the electorate in leadership positions, given that the supreme quality for leadership is unquestionable integrity.
We got the electorate to examine all those seeking leadership positions and reject all those charged in court of law and are found guilty to have stolen public funds or anyone with a pending case.
According to the Interior Minister Dr. Fred Matiang'i, the government has identified voter bribery, disregard for laws on campaigns and misuse of social media as the greatest threats to securing the general election.
Our theme in this conference is wholesome living for a wholesome nation, roadmap to 2022 elections and beyond.
The ACK clergy converged at the Desmond Tutu All-Africa Conference of Churches Center in Nairobi for a four-day conference that saw them launch a civic education resource booklet to be used by the ACK clergymen in election sensitization.
In any election, there will be winners and losers. As a church, our clergy have also been sensitized to offer counsel to aspirants of all persuasion.
The Anglican bishops and senior clergy in their State of the Nation address also expressed concern over insecurity in pastoralist regions and the high cost of living and fuel prices, saying the government ought to reduce tax levies so as to lower production and food prices.
We note with deep concerns the high cost of living due to increased cost of fuel and other food items in the shelves of our groceries. We urge the government to urgently offer practical and effective interventions. We urge the government to do everything possible and legally at its disposal to secure and restore security, maintain law and order, and initiate sustained development programs and interventions in these troubled areas to avert sometimes conflict that arise from competition to limited resources.
Deacon Sylvander, Hope TV News Watch.